once again, I say, yo, it's your boy, SeattleRick206, aka Slick Rick the Ruler. We are back with some more NBA 2K19 Sonics franchise. I appreciate you guys this Super Sonic Saturday morning. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are all blessed. I appreciate you guys truly. You know that. 19 Sonics. So, yeah. Sounds good. Everything's good. I hope you guys are good. Hope your families are good. Um, we are definitely going to get on the court momentarily. We got the Supersonics going to, what is that? To the Nets. We're traveling to Joycey. So, Triple G and Canelo tonight, y'all. Triple G and Canelo tonight. I'm so pumped up for this fight. I can't wait. I can't wait for this fight, man. I really can't. I really can't. Shout out to my OG, KQKC. Love you. Love you, love you. Big love to the chat. I appreciate y'all. Please like and share the channel. Please like and share the channel. Help the world see the Seattle Supersonics. Yeah, dig. Let's get it. Sorry, y'all. I had to make some adjustments to the broadcast. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Had to make some adjustments though.
This is really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. The New Jersey Nets come into this one after the win against Los Angeles. It's Shrimp on the wing. The three, Shrimp from downtown.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Poked loose. Here's Kittle. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:04 left to play here in the first. Here's Durant. Martin with the block.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
Here's Durant. Good work defensively by Martin.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. He can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
And the shot goes in.
And how about the body control by Durant? Takes the hit, but able to adjust. Yet another thing that makes him special.
Now here's Kidd. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot is good.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Here's Gill. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
And here is Kidd. Here's Kittle. Over Hawkins. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
And so Peyton will bring it up for Seattle, trailing by 4. Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. Schrempf is out there with Perkins. Then it's Hersey Hawkins. Then it's Kemp. And it's Peyton in at the 1 spot. It's the Nets now. Down low. Schrempf with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle.
Wow! Are you? Oh my goodness! It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
Here's Bikes. Here's Kidd. Schrempf gets the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fires high post and finished off by Perkins.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Martin kicks to McCullough, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here is Perkins, following the bucket by the Nets. Shot clock at 5. Peyton drives in. Good. Peyton's got 5 points so far.
Peyton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity and knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Here's Bikes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 3-pointer, Kidd, and the 3 ball is good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now the pass to Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Hawkins bangs home the J.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Kidd dishes to Bikes. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Here is Hawkins. Over Kidd. The shot by Hawkins, no good. New Jersey leading by 3. Here's Jefferson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Here's Seattle. Passes it to Jefferson. All alone. Another one falls for New Jersey.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Peyton outside. Kicks to Kemp. To stop the run.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
There's Kenyon Martin on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist in this one.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
It's Hawkins on the wing. He's covered by Kidd. The shot by Hawkins, no good. A different look for Seattle. Johnson, he's checked in for Kemp. Durant comes in for Sam Perkins. And it's McMillan in for Hersey Hawkins. Nets leading by 7. Here's Bikes. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. That one doesn't drop. Seattle goes the other way with it. Pass to Schrempf. Back to Johnson. Pass to McMillan. Here's Payton. The three-pointers off the mark.
Has not made another three since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
Here's Johnson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
It's taken away by Payton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Eight seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Nets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Bikes. Bikes hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
That's just really good clock management there. I mean, that's how you close a quarter.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Well, for New Jersey, Kenny?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Seattle trails by 5. They've got Martin. So Williams out there. And it's Kidd in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets to the inside. Stolen by Durant. Here's Gill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Van Horn. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Kemp passes to Durant. Gets the bucket and the foul. They get Kenyon Martin.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
The Nets with the lead. And the pass to Kidd. Here's Van Horn. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 5 assists in the game. Passes it to Payton. Here's Durant. Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
Seattle trails by 5. Payton outside. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 12 in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kicks the Kidd. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Wednesday, the Denver Nuggets come to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Hey, I tell you what, the contest on that shot was lacking. Very subpar, which is why the shooter buried it.
He kicks it to Durant. And another 3 for Seattle.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Nets leading by 4. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Kidd, here we go. He feeds it to Martin, and he gets it to go. He's got 8.
Kidd, one of the most remarkable passers I've ever seen. I mean, a pass first point guard, he sets you up in room service style.
Outside Durant. And again, Seattle with the triple.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Pass to Kidd. To the middle. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
New Jersey making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in, and Seattle also making a change. Schrempf, he's checked in for Kemp. Durant kicks to Schrempf. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Nets.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kidd passes to Martin. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
To the paint, takes the 13-footer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Out to Payton. Pass to Schrempf. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. The Nets making a switch here. Bikes is checked in. New Jersey leading by 7. The pass to Van Horn. Here's Jefferson. Here's Van Horn. Schrempf covering.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Call it checked in for Martin. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Jefferson. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Payton kicks to Schrempf. Feeds it to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jefferson.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Bikes. Yep, it counts. Bikes has got 7 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead. The feed to Payton. And so it's New Jersey with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nets leading by 10. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, they've got McMillan. Durant is out there with Schrempf. Then there's Gill. And it's Johnson in at the center, locking down the middle.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Seattle trails by 13. McMillan kicks to Schrempf. Durant up top. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Jersey.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets leading by 11. Here's Bikes. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. Seattle goes the other way with it. It's Durant with the drive. And a look now at the upcoming schedule for New Jersey. They will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then on Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
New Jersey leading by 10. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Shoots from the elbow. Here's McCulloch, and he makes good on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Seattle calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Williams, he's checked in for McCulloch. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
They get it again. Seattle trails by 10. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Jason Kidd is checked in for the Nets. And Seattle also making a change. Kemp's checked in. Now here's Kidd. Passes to Jefferson. Here's Kittle. Pass to Jefferson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. McMillan kicks to Durant. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. New Jersey making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Hawkins checked in for Seattle. Nets leading by 12. Outside, Martin. Outside, Kidd. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Durant against Jefferson. Shot from the wing, but they recover it. Pass to Gill. Durant for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 27.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Durant's running.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
And Seattle making a change here. Payton's checked in. .152 left in the fourth quarter. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Here's Gill to the middle. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
Jefferson's shot is off. Seattle trails by 8. And the pass to Gill. Lays it up off the glass.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at them.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Payton kicks to Durant. Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. It's Durant with the drive, and it's good for 2. Durant's got 31.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Timeout called the Nets. They're up by 6. 1:03 left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Kidd.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
59 seconds left in the game, and stolen by Payton. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
That's good from Payton.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Martin, the pass to Kidd. Yes!
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Here's Durant. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high. Makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Here's Kittle.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
Seattle calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Greg, one possession at a time, and really, as you said, it's all about clock management right now.
Two shots. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Seattle calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For three, Durant doesn't get it to drop for him. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. From deep three-point range, off on that one. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be Seattle going up against the Nuggets. Well, for Denver, a tall task for them to win this one. On the road against a much superior team. Their margin for error, pretty thin. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard.
Yeah.
You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down, set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes, you know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaq Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like Magic, but he was Shaq.
I get it, Kenny.
Oh,
I get it.
Sometimes you don't.
Not that dense. Shaq Johnson.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Denver Nuggets facing Seattle.
Ready, gentlemen?
So the Nuggets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Mutombo is out there with Ellis. And there's Williams. Then there's Abdul Rauf. And it's Stith in at the 2 spot.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Payton kicks to Durant. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, as good as Durant is on the perimeter, this is where he hits for an absolutely insane percentage.
Williams, it's good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here's Durant. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. We play just over a minute here in the first. Durant, no good.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
And here's Denver. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Denver's head coach. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. That's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. See if that works, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here is Kemp. Denver able to drain the three. Johnson, the pass to Gill. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
The pass to Abdul Rauf goes up on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here is Steph. Stripped away. Durant against Williams. Durant, that's good.
The amazing part about Durant's shot, he has a pretty compact release for a guy with such great length.
They get a hand on it. Here's Payton. Good on the bucket.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Steph kicks to Williams. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Pax checked in for Steph. Here's Abdul Rauf over Payton, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Abdul Rauf's got his second basket of the night. Payton finds Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, this is the problem. Durant can beat you with the jumper or the drive, so you really don't know how to defend him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for. Durant hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The Nuggets trail. Outside Williams to the wing on the left. Here's Abdul Rauf. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And he gets the bucket. Abdul Rauf's got 6 points.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Back passes to Williams. And that's collected by Payton. 1:11 left in the first quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Seattle making a change here. Shrimps checked in. Rogers checked in for Denver. Both good from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Durant up top, guarded by Rogers. That one good for 2. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
To the middle, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Kemp passes to Durant. Now Payton. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Kemp. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's taken away by Payton. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Over to the wing. Here's Rodgers. Seattle grabs the miss.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish. And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Seattle. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint. They're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it. Working for high percentage looks and converting them.
Seattle leading by 7. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Rodgers. Abdul Rauf is out there at back. And it's Mutombo. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Durant. They get the rebound. No good from Perkins. Here's Rodgers.
Beautiful defense by Durant. One of the biggest improvements since he's joined the Warriors.
Money from the wing. Durant's got the first basket of the second quarter for Seattle.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
To the inside. Here's Rodgers.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Now Schrempf. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The shot by Hawkins. No good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stith is checked in for the Nuggets. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Hammonds checks in. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You look at Sacramento. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
Man, and I think Seattle, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
All sorts of time. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Hawkins. He kicks it to Perkins. Here's Schrempf. A long-range bomb from Schrempf.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Back passes to Mutombo. Lays it up and banks it in. Mutombo's got his second basket.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Here's Durant. And that one hits back iron. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to New Jersey. Here's Rodgers. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And a switcher also for Denver. Ellis is checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Pack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Seattle leading by 4. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
McMillan's checked in for Seattle. Here's Pat, covered by Peyton. And Seattle making a change here. Kemp's checked in. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Pat, covered by Peyton. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Denver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Outside Kemp, back to Peyton. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks to Peyton, takes a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Kemp, and then Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And slam dunk by Kemp.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Hammonds. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help him cut into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too. Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about Ellis, the all-around game, can score, rebound, block shots, and he does it all with a flair.
Gill is checked in for Peyton. Williams is checked in for the Nuggets. Abdul Rauf comes in for Stiff.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Kemp can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Inside, here's Ellis. Dishes it to Williams. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Kemp. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Nuggets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shot.
And the first one drops.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. And there's the pass to Gill.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Here's Pat. He has 5. Nobody near Williams. And the 3 off target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Seattle ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game. And one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots. Gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last. possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Peyton is out there with Gill. Then it's Kemp, and it's Durant, and it's Johnson in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Peyton against Abdul Rauf. Passes it to Stith. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Stith's got the first basket of the second half here for Denver. Peyton outside. Kicks to Johnson. To the paint. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Stiff. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. It's deflected. Another shot. Seattle leading by 3. Here's Gill. Peyton in the corner. Outside Durant. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Nuggets going the other way. Down low. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
I mean, played for the #1 team in high school, a collegiate champion. Williams has been around a lot of winning.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. Perkins, he's checked in for Seattle. Hawkins comes in for Gill. And Denver also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Ellis. And Williams drops them both. And here is Peyton. Outside Durant. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 14.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Abdul Rauf. 8 points for him. Pass to Stiff. 6 to shoot. Good. He's got 5. And it's Seattle with the ball. Hawkins kicks to Peyton. Fires it up. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
On the wing, Williams, defended by Durant. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Williams. Here's Mutombo, and it's good, 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Such a slick move by Gary Payton.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Seattle shooting their third free throw shot of the game. A different look for Denver. Williams comes in for Mutombo. And back subbed in for Reggie Williams.
One shot.
Free throw off from Peyton.
Peyton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And once again off the mark by Seattle. Nuggets trail. Inside, Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Seattle, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
At the line for 2. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
And Seattle making a change here. Shrimps checked in. Durant hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Pat, covered by Peyton. The pass to Johnson. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Abdul Rauf against Hawkins. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. To the inside. Tries from 10. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent NGA from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
Denver with the ball after the basket by Seattle. Here is Steph. 5 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. Stith's got his third basket of the night right there.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Peyton attacking, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Denver. And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
At the line for 2. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Denver making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Here's Pat, covered by Peyton. Pass to Stith. There's the triple. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Seattle leads by only 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3/4 behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Denver, Ellis is out there with Rogers. Then there's Abdul Rauf, and it's Pack, and it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Abdul Rauf. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
And Durant gets it to go.
I mean, another one for KD. Terrific scoring night, even for him.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Rogers. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Gill, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And that one falls for Gill.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Gill hits them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Pack. The rebound by Johnson.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Tumbo is checked in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Pat. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Kicks it to Ellis. To the middle. And Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Gill. Puts it up from 15. And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Reggie Williams cans the jumper.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Seattle grabs the miss. And it's Johnson penetrating. Schrempf kicks to Durant. 1:53 left in the game. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 16 here in the second half. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Down low, Mutombo, and it's good, 2 points.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Seattle calls timeout. They're ahead by 11. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it two in a row. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. He gets that one. Durant's got 30 points.
You see how quickly Durant sets up for the catch-and-shoot shot, giving the defense no chance.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Out left of the wing. Here's Steph. Misses off the right eye. Here's Seattle. They're on an 18-7 run. Kemp. Nuggets running out of time. The pass to Mutombo. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Kemp. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Denver the other way. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. The shot comes out. Great defense that time from Ellis. Two shots.
Shooting two, gentlemen.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Abdul Rauf. Hammonds comes in for Ellis. And Rogers subbed in for Williams. And he makes both free throws. Seattle with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. And yes, it's good. And Seattle leads by 11.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
No way. It's time to close the book on this one.
Gill against Stiff. It's rebounded by Payton.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Denver calls timeout. They trail by 11. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And the point differential, just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
Hammond's shot is off. Right side Durant for the three. Misses. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.
We are in the game. Yes, we are. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rick. We in the house. Hopefully my audio stays okay. So we can chat while we game. I haven't been able to do this in a while. And it looks like we're headed to Indiana. Looks like we're headed to Indiana. Let's get it. Gary Payton, Kendall Gill, Kevin Durant, Sean Kemp, and Irvin Johnson for your Seattle Supersonics. and George Hill, Lance Stevenson, Paul George, David West, and Roy Hibbert for the Pacers.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be Seattle going up against the Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, they're in a little bit of a skid now. There's no other way to put it. Whatever momentum they may have had early in the season has gone away here as we've reached the midway point. And we look around the league. Look way out there, guys. Super teams are a constant topic. Even Michael Jordan said 1 or 2 teams are great, 28 are garbage. Kenny, your thoughts?
It's funny to hear that because in my mind, the Bulls were kind of a super team, but they were just formed differently. I think Michael is talking about the approach of I'm just going to find you and play with you. You know, super teams that he was in was built by the draft and player development.
You know, one theory in minimizing super teams is raise the max salary. If you pay superstars true market value, they won't end up on the same team.
Ooh.
You really think so?
I know so. I'm part owner of the Sacramento Kings.
Well, sorry about that.
And you want to raise the salary? Wow.
Yeah.
That'll do it for you.
Can I play for you?
Nice plug. Nice plug for the Kings.
Man up.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Craig Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see Seattle facing the Indiana Pacers.
Boys, nice line.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Seattle. Kemp is out there with Durant. Then there's Gill. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Johnson in at the center position. Stevenson with a clean look. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Hill kicks to George. Here's Hibbert. Kemp with the rebound. Here's Seattle. Here's Durant. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Deep 2 from Hill. Indiana again missing.
A very shaky start for them. After 4 attempts, they're still trying to find a target.
The wide open look for Durant. David West grabs the miss. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Denver. Gill against Stevenson. Lots of room.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Gill. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Gill,
got
let's
the
go.
game going with his first points of the game for Seattle.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Hill kicks to Kemp, out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers.
It's the second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Kemp with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
And the next one puts them in the bonus. Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Payton against Hill. Here's Kemp. Kemp with the emphatic one-hand jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosive.
Hooked away. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Up top, Kemp. Defended by West. Up top, Kemp. Pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gill. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Gill's got his second basket.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball. Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill.
I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
And Kemp slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
1:44 left to play here in the first. Outside Hill. Pass to West. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Kemp can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And Seattle making a change here. Shrimps checked in, and that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so Hill bring it up for Indiana. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Short fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Indiana shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Peyton passes to Kemp. Back to Peyton. Right side, Kemp. Stolen by Stevenson. From deep. Gill misses. Indiana leading.
And that was the gamble to keep him on the floor with all those early fouls. And looks like they've lost the bet.
For Indiana, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Seattle trails by 3. Peyton kicks to Schrempf. Pass to Gill. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stevenson drives in, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
George, no good. Johnson left side, and that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's how you want to come out of the gates on your home court. I mean, get the crowd into the game right away.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Hersey Hawkins, Schrempf out there with Perkins, then it's Kemp, and it's Peyton in at the 1. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. George finds Mahimi. West inside. He's against Perkins. West, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And then Kemp slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Jennings after the basket by Seattle. Inside. West dishes to Mahimi. And here's George for 3. Traps in the tray. George has got 8.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Kemp with the bucket.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourself
Let's
to
go.
play. Box out.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. Here's Peyton. The tray. No good that time. George with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 6. Right side Jennings puts it up from 12. Schrempf against George. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. George has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Peyton passes to Schrempf. Kemp kicks to Schrempf. Peyton outside. Here's Hawkins. Rebound by Mahimi. And that That's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and is too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Kevin Durant is checked in for Sean Kemp. Payton against Stevenson. Here's Hawkins. The jumper buried by the Hawk. Percy Hawkins.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Stevenson. Here's West. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Schrempf. Perkins trying to break loose. No good from Schrempf.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Evan Turner. He's checked in for Brandon Jennings. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. On the wing, George. Defended by Durant. West finds Mahimi. The shot's good on the assist by West. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
West against Durant. Over West. West with some nice D.
I like the shot selection now, despite the miss.
Here's George. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Goes up from the top of the key. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need. Now, you better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
Indiana making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahinmi. And George Hill's subbed in for George. Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. Hill comes in for Hawkins. The shot by Turner, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. It's a 13-point game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the long legs of Durant right there. Stretch Armstrong help him drive inside. Impossible for the defense to defend against that without fouling.
First free throw is good. McMillan's checked in for Seattle. So he gets them both.
What an advantage for a big man to have that smooth stroke at the line.
Pacers leading by 11. Hill kicks to Turner. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Throw good, Evan Turner.
Turner, he's so valuable to this team. He's a guy who can play multiple positions. He can score, rebound, he can pass as well.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hill, the pass to Johnson. Schrempf against Turner. There's the pass to Gill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. 9 seconds left in the first half. Feeds it to Durant. Shoots a fader, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds,
tough game,
and 1
tough
block.
Tough game.
An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, flashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, right?
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that should do it with the second.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking place in this terrific downtown. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George is out there with West. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Pacers leading by 12. For the 3, hands it from downtown. Hill's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pacers. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
Seattle trails by 17. Here's Payton. Boy, Gary Payton there with a heck of a move.
Let's go, G.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drain.
Hill kicks to Stevenson. Here's West. Seattle grabs the miss. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Payton. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Payton's got
GP.
4 points this quarter. And it's Indiana's ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hill.
What?
2 free throws.
Oh my God.
That
was all ball.
Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Hill with the strong move draws the foul.
That was all ball.
And he knocks down the first one. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. See, Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that way.
Great perspective on that topic. Now here's Payton. He has 5. It's Durant on the wing, defended by George. And another basket for Seattle.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field now.
And so Hill will bring it up for the Pacers. 13-point lead. On the wing, Stevenson. Here's George. Indiana again, missing. And here's Seattle. Payton passes to Gill. Back to Payton. Kicks it to Kemp. Over to the left wing. For 3, Durant. George with the defensive effort.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down.
Outside Hill. No good on the 3. Seattle trails by 13. Payton passes to Gill. Up top, Kemp. Durant against George. And
oh my
Durant
goodness.
with the dunk.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length, it's just unreal.
Now here is Hill. 10 points for him. Great D that time.
Let's go, D.
He's been off target for the most. Hasn't held them back as a unit.
Here's Kemp.
Oh.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pacers leading by 11. Here's George, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the
Nothing
line
easy.
for 2.
Let's go. Nothing easy.
He
We're coming
is
back,
3
man.
for 3 from the
We're
free
coming
throw line.
back. Nothing easy. Nothing easy. Heck no.
That free throw good from George. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Jennings comes in for Lance Stevenson. And then for Seattle. Schrempf comes in for Johnson. And Hawkins subbed in for Gill. And George drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hawkins against Jennings. Hawkins kicks to Kemp. Pass to Hawkins. Hibbert against Kemp. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. No good from Schrempf. Pacers leading by 13. From deep, George. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Here's Payton.
Oh my God.
Good. Hill with some nice D. To the paint, tipped away, and stolen by Payton. Tries to save it. Hibbert kicks to Hill. Outside for George. Jennings looking over. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Seattle trails by 16. Here's Kemp. Jennings with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the basket by Hill.
I like to see them getting the ball down low, and then getting a quality shot.
This is a very low-scoring game.
22 seconds left in the third. Payton kicks to Kemp. Payton against Hill. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Kemp. Payton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And GP's hot.
Now Hill. Here's Hibbert. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And it's in there. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers leading by 17 on the floor for Seattle. We've got Schrempf. Kemp is out there with Durant. Then there's McMillan, and it's Hawkins in at the two-guard spot. Durant, the pass to Kemp. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. McMillan kicks to Kemp. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Kemp. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points. Hill, no good. Seattle trails by 15. Misses in close.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Here's Durant. It's good.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
They get a hand on it. Hill finds Mahinmi. Here's the floater. Seattle grabs the miss. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hawkins passes to Kemp.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. All these little shots that we're missing are killing us.
Some changes for Indiana. West comes in for Solomon Hill, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And then for Seattle, Johnson, he's checked in for Schrempf. And it's Gill in for Hersey Hawkins. And the Pacers call time here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout and listening to Frank Vogel talk to his team, he was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's good, 2 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Hill kicks to Turner. Shoots from 8. Mahinmi trying to get open. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Love the inside game of Turner. He's not the biggest guy, but that doesn't stop him from capitalizing in close to the bucket.
Pass to McMillan. It's Durant on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here is Durant, following the three-pointer by Lance Stevenson. And then Durant with the jam.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room to.
Gill against Stevenson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And Indiana making a change here. George is checked in. And Seattle also making a change. Payton, he's checked in for McMillan. Here's West. It's rebounded by Payton. Seattle trails by 14. Durant just inside the line. Again, Durant missing. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Here's Stevenson. And that one hits back iron.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Wow.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now, here's Stevenson. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Payton passes to Gill. Outside for Durant. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See, Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams.
Right.
That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
Now, here is Hill, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
One shot behind the lanes.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Hill comes in for David West. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Jennings in for Hill. And then for Seattle, Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Kemp. Hawkins comes in for Kevin Durant. And McMillan subbed in for Gary Payton. Here's Gill. Paul George making his last shot. Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets. I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
Outside Turner. George looking over the floor. At the line for your Pacers, Paul George. At the line for 2. And he makes the first. And George drops them both. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Askew passes to Perkins. Here's McMillan. Turner covering. Here's Hawkins. It's good from long range.
And a well-decorated college player, largely for his ability to fill it up from distance. Hawkins pure on that one.
Here is Jennings. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.